All right, guys, happy Thanksgiving. Now, I know a lot of you do the whole traditional Thanksgiving turkey. If you're having a smaller Thanksgiving, there's 2 of you, 4 of you, 6 of you, this is an option. We take a turkey breast, cut it into medallions. They could also do that for you at the butcher shop. And then we are just gonna make a pan roasted turkey, like a sauteed turkey with a pan gravy. Very simple and quick. So first things first, I have my turkey medallions here. This is about a half breast of turkey. I have about 12 ounces of turkey here. So depending on how many people you're cooking for would be how many medallions you're going to do. This is boneless and skinless. First thing, we season both sides, a little bit of kosher salt. You could do salt and pepper or just salt. And then we are going to flour these medallions up. Make sure that your flour, this is just all-purpose flour, is seasoned also. You want to make sure everything is seasoned when you're cooking. Then I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in my pan and start crisping up some sage leaves. And this is going to do two things. It's going to flavor this oil, which we're then going to cook the turkey in, so it's going to add a level of flavor to the turkey. And I'm also going to save the crisped sage leaves to garnish with. So we're serving double duty here. Herbs have a lot of water in them, so they will sometimes pop a bit. So proceed with caution. Those are going to take about 30 seconds or so. So sage is done. Now we're going to take our turkey and dredge it in the flour. And after it goes in the flour, we shake off any excess and right in the pan. You can see that just starting to fry right up. I'm going to save some of this flour too, because we're using it to thicken the gravy. Now, I know some people are gonna go, you just put raw turkey in there and now you're gonna use it to thicken the gravy. Well, the gravy is a cooked sauce. So once something reaches 160 degrees, it kills everything. To make a gravy, you gotta come up to 212, which is, what's 212, Alexa? It's the boiling point!
I was gonna say that, but...
So we're gonna let this turkey go, and we're just going to let it kind of get a nice golden hue on both sides, and then it's ready to flip. We'll flip the other side, we'll make the sauce right in the pan, and then just let that turkey simmer in the gravy. When the turkey reaches 160 internal temp, it is done, sauce is thick, everybody's happy. If you have a lot, if you're doing a lot, you could also finish this in a 325 degree oven and let it finish that way. That's what you probably saw me do a few weeks ago if you watched me cooking with Clinton and Carly. So the cutlets are nice golden brown on both sides. Now we're gonna make a really quick roux in our pan. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that flour. We're gonna mix the flour with the fat, get that wet sand consistency, and it's getting a nice kind of golden hue to it, which is what we want. It's like a nutty brown roux. And then the first thing we're gonna do now, we're gonna add some liquid to the pan. So I'm gonna go white wine to start. Stir that in. And you can see how fast, look how fast that got thick. See how fast it got? Now we're going to add you can use chicken or turkey stock. Just kind of move these around, make sure we get all those kind of golden bits off the bottom of the pan. Put a little whisk with your fork. If you have some lumps in here, you could get a whisk in here with it. So I'm at about medium now. I'm gonna go nutmeg, kosher salt, cracked black pepper. Any other seasonings that you wanted to put in that you might want in your traditional stock, you could put in now. I also have some fresh thyme. When I think of turkey and gravy, thyme, nutmeg, sage are the flavors that I grew up with, so they're the flavors that I use in my gravy. You know, whenever you're developing the flavors in a dish, you always want to taste as you go. We've been simmering here, guys, and I'm just giving it a little bit of base with that gravy. So this is just a quick pan gravy. It's going to be every bit as delicious as the gravy that you kind of grew up with, maybe even more delicious. We have these little sage leaves that we crisped up earlier, and that's it. So even if you're not doing a small Thanksgiving and you're doing a bigger Thanksgiving, this could give you options. You could do a turkey, and then you could do these medallions or cutlets. I'm just gonna cut into some of this. Yeah, it's cooked all the way through, super juicy. As Larry David would say, pretty good. Pretty good. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.